1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
So he can maybe run.
So like speed option, those things. All you want to do.
Speed. I can't see.
It's also.
Oh,
look what you did. Look what you did. Look at Bill.
Down.
Come on
Just
now.
calm down.
I don't say anything about semicolons or should there be
Word
parentheses or
Too many commas over there.
too many
Come on.
run-on sentences. Don't talk about that. It's not my wheelhouse.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning.
Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here.
I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Protect your legacy. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
My early Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard to take, but it gave my mom and me more time to plan together.
Talk to your family about seeing a doctor. Go to alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Live from Norris High School in Perth, Nebraska. It's a Tuesday night edition of high school boys basketball as the Titans of Norris take on and host the York Dukes. Hello and welcome into the broadcast. I'm Josh Lill, filling in for Nick Sainert this evening. Harrison Aarons is back in our studios at 1040 O Street, downtown Lincoln. Again, Harrison, thank you again for your help this evening. It's Class B action tonight here at Norris High, with one team riding hot into this matchup and one team has really caught fire. Let's start with the York Dukes. Coming into this one, 6-5. They're ranked number 12 in Class B by Max Prep. This is a school that's on a 3-game win streak. If it's not for the snowstorm and the utter freezing temperatures that have completely encompassed the state of Nebraska over the past couple of weeks, they would have played a couple more games and really would have had a chance. Their last matchup against Grand Island Central Catholic was canceled on the 11th again due to that cold weather. This is a team that has scored at least 54 points in their last 6 games. It's a jack-of-all-trades kind of team the Dukes are. They shoot it well. They're great at mid-range. Now, they aren't exactly going to go to the post maybe too much. You're going to see a lot of drives, but maybe not a ton of crazy post play. Turning it over to the Titans, who are hosting this evening, sitting at a beautiful record of 9-1 and making a case to make a trip to the state championships in the state capital this year. Norris just wrapped up a huge tournament win against Elkhorn. And funny enough, Elkhorn gave Norris their only loss earlier in the season. But they come in their conference title, which is the Eastern Midlands Athletic Conference. They win 3 games in a row right after Christmas to win that conference tournament title. And they take that win on December 30th. So you have one team that, you know what, in the Dukes, in a sense, if there's no snowstorm, they get an extra game and they're sitting at a pretty record, possibly of 7-5, but nonetheless, they come in here 6-5. And right now, it's a pretty good crowd here at Norris. The Titans get 9-1 on the air. It's heavy guard play that they are going to live and die by tonight. Don't go down low too much. Do they have some hype? Yes, and Thomas Hansmeyer and Jackson Urbanovsky, both standing a combined, well, not a combined, 1.64 in Hansmeyer, and Urbanovsky 6'3". Young players, relatively too, juniors and sophomores. Key players, starting for the Dukes, you're going to want to hear Riley Clark's name if you're a fan of York. He is their three-point shooter, kind of a jack-of-all-trades kind of player. Has a knack for the ball, too. 12 steals on the year, has played every game. They're only shooting 27% from three. But what you're looking at in that stat is that he shoots a lot of threes. Is it the greatest percentage? No. But the more shots he takes, more likely that ball is going to go in. Probably see a 1-3-1 defense out of the Dukes. Should run with three players on the bench. If Clark's not starting, Cade Brungard or Cade Turner will come off the bench. Both players averaging under 5 points a game this year. But it's no doubt all eyes, and in this case ears, will be on Ryan Huston. Huston's the best player on the Dukes by far, averaging 15.9 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, and 8 assists and some change. He's played in all 11 games. He's shooting 58% of the field. So the bottom line here is give Huston the ball. Also, you have Leighton Snodgrass for the Dukes, averaging. He is their leading scorer with 17.7 points per game, just over 6 rebounds a game, and about 1.5 assists per game. He shoots 77% from the line. So if you do foul him, there's going to be a little bit of trouble. You want to avoid getting him to the line. As for the Titans, it's Barrett Bozinger, averaging just under 16 points a game. This is their shooter. He's crafty, has 12 steals. He's dynamic on both ends, flashy. So if you hear the name Barrett Bozinger, be ready for him to take a shot, for him to make some good passing plays off of screens, or getting in those passing lanes. In terms of the hustle stats, Alex Small is the best passer on this team. He's great in fast break, has excellent vision. I was watching some of the highlights from the Elkhorn game in which they won their conference title. And right as he gets that ball, he's always looking up the court to find that first open man and beat his opponent in transition. McCoy Volkerts for the Titans shoots it at a phenomenal rate of 63% from the field, 52% from three. Another shooter. Again, this is a team. They shoot the ball, they shoot the ball, they shoot the ball in the Titans. Whereas the Dukes, they're going to work it in and out a little bit. In terms of post play, I don't know how much we're going to see from it from each team combined, but I would expect a lot of play to be coming from beyond the arc tonight. Again, we'll recap each team's last game here really quickly. Since we talked about Norris getting that Elkhorn win, 57-52 on December 30th for their conference title. It was Chris Garner who came up big. And he has a chance to come up big tonight. Their leading rebounder, averaging over 6 rebounds a game. Against Elkhorn, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Shot 8 of 15 from the field. A couple other good stats from that one. Evan Greenfield, 11 points, 6 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals. Shot 50%. And McCoy Volkerts shot 2 for 3 from deep. Last time out for the Dukes. It's been a minute. Not as long as the Titans. But January 6th does feel long enough when it's constantly cold winters, nights, days and nights surrounding you. Again, a 65-56 win for the Dukes. It was Leighton Snodgrass who came out big, 13 points, 3 rebounds, dished out an assist, picked the ball away for a steal, shot 2 for 4 from 3. Big story, Ryan Huston had a triple-double. Check out these numbers, folks. 17 points, 15 boards, 2 assists, and might as well add 2 steals. And while he's at it, shocked that we didn't see any blocks from him, but expect this to be a big matchup between Ryan Huston and I would say Chris Garner Jr. Garner Jr. is not the leading scorer by only 0.2. 15.7 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. The sophomore, standing 6'3", has a chance to be deadly on the fast break. He's going to be given opportunities to shoot the ball and drive the ball. As for Ryan Huston, oh, big fella, do your thing. 16 points a game, averaging 16, 8, and 8. You have to get to the hoop if you're him. Now, we talked about it. Post play is not big coming into this one. However, Norris, with the amount of players they play, they might not have anyone to match up with Huston. Yeah, he's 6'2", but 200 pounds, standing 6'2". He's a big guy. He's a junior with a lot of experience. He has stellar vision. You need to get him the ball. He's also this team's best defender. Then we'll cut it to break. We have 5 minutes before the tip-off here in Firth, Nebraska, and the Titans playing host to the Dukes. It's 91 Norris hosting York at 6-5. Class B action coming up next here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As the chief buffet officer here at Pizza Ranch, I get all kinds of buffet questions. Here's one from Cole.
Is there a real cactus in your cactus bread?
Great question, Cole. No, there is no cactus in our cactus bread, just sweet cinnamony streusel. It's on our buffet every day, along with pizza, chicken, ice cream, and all your other favorites. Even better, at least for your parents, kids eat free on Tuesday nights. And don't worry, Cole, there's no coal in our coleslaw either.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't, win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh, yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip! Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Norris High School in Firth, Nebraska, as the York Dukes travel to Norris to take on the Titans. Starting lineups being announced right now for York. It's Riley Clark, Leighton Snodgrass, Josh Turco, Carter Stanger, and Ryan Houston. Now the head coach for the Dukes is Scott Lamberty. And the Dukes 6-5, 2-0 in district play this year. Now here come the Titans coming off of their conference tournament championship. York will be in navy uniforms, navy jerseys, navy shorts with yellow letters and numbers. A variety of different neon colored shoes. I see neon green, neon orange, and sky blue. Oh, those will be fun to look at. Josh Borgenschlegel, the first name announced for the Titans. Barrett Boziger, the star junior guard. These are the starters for the Titans. Alex Small, the sophomore, standing 6 feet tall, 165. Chris Garner Jr., the bigger bodies for these Titans. Just announced the final player for the Titans. Jared Barrett Jr., 6'2", standing 185. Head coach for Norris is Jimmy Mons. Assistants are Zach Davenant, Greg Hopsa, Dan Noble, Darren Chetty, and Henry Pepper. And Norris has not lost since December 8th. They're riding a 6-game win streak, whereas the Dukes are on a 3-game win streak. They've scored at least 54 points in the last 6 games. Norris is in white uniforms with blue letters and numbers, and Norris wins the tip. They will be going right to left. York will be going left to right. I'm sitting on the opposite side of the court. Ball circle around, 4 out. York currently running with a 1-3-1 defense. Cross corner pass, top of the key, fake by Borgenschlegel into the top left corner. 3-point attempted. No good by Behrens. Rebounded by Garner Jr. Garner Jr. on that near left corner, up at the left wing. Stop, fake. Boziger has that one stripped away. York's running on the far side of the court. Here's Riley Clark. Clark in the corner, hesitates, has a screen to his right if he wants it. Drives baseline in that top right corner. Snodgrass thought about a shot. Dribble, pop, stop, back around the cart. Stanger over to Clark on that near right wing. Right in front of the Norris bench where it's a little hectic. There it is, right in front of the Norris bench. Nice double team, cross-court pass, wide open shot for Stanger for 3 off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound here, kicked back out. Driving is Houston. Houston turns, shot by Clark, no good, and rebounded by Norris. Taking it is Small. Small turns that one over after the Barons rebound. Driving is Houston. Houston stops, pops, right in front of the net, gets his own rebound momentarily, but not before Alex Small does so. And looking up ahead the court, wide open in transition is Chris Garner Jr. We talked about that, folks. Fast break is going to be big for Norris. They're in a full court press. New York with 28 seconds on the shot clock, 6:28 left to go here in the first quarter. Right at the volleyball line on that near side. Far right side of the court. That 3-point attempt is good for Leighton Snodgrass. It's a 3-2 lead with 6:16 left to go. York leads. Crossing the timeline is Small. Small on the near elbow, top of the key, over to Boziger. Boziger driving right on a hard screen. Stops, pops, and throws that one right to a nice young lady standing near a bench. Thank God she was looking and didn't get hit with the ball. Clock stops at 6:02, 3-2 lead for York. So full court press here from the Titans. Dukes get it across the timeline. Stanger Back out, finds Houston. Houston off the front of the iron, and rebounded there by Behrens. Behrens with 2 rebounds on the day. Pushing the tempo is small, spins right down low, no shot, and a travel. First turnover, actually second turnover committed by the Titans. Clock stops at 5:40, 3-2 lead for York. The Dukes in blue uniforms with yellow letters and numbers. Norris in white uniforms with blue letters and numbers. A slam! Leighton Snodgrass throwing down the hammer. It's a 5-2 lead for the visiting Dukes. That two-handed jam gives them a 3-point advantage. 5:20 left to go here on the far elbow, top of the key. Here's Behrens. Behrens over to Small. Small has Boziger cutting across the top of the key in a triple threat position. Takes it to the far elbow, shot by Bornschlegel. Offensive rebound there by Garner Jr. Misses that one, rebound by Borgenschlegel. Borgenschlegel, wow, that's a fun name to say, finds Small. Small over to Garner Jr. on that far elbow. Driving baseline is Small. Looking over the middle to Borgenschlegel. Misses that one, rebounded by Garner Jr., and he's fouled on the way up. Chris Garner Jr. and Jarrett Behrens already with 2 rebounds apiece for the Titans. Clock stops at 4:49, 5-2 lead for the Dukes. Chris Garner Jr. to shoot 2. Folks, we hope you're traveling wherever you are in this state or around the nation if we have some nationwide listeners, because the roads are icy and the air is brisk. Checking in for Norris is Evan Greenfield and McCoy Folkerts. Might be a little bit of a 3-point tactic here. Garner makes the first free throw, and that second one bouncing around. Offensive rebound for Evan Greenfield, comes in and has an impact right away as a second offensive rebound. Ball kicked out back to the near wing, and it's a colossal fight in the paint. Pushing the tempo is Houston. Houston with his first rebound on the day. Inside, working it in and out. Great ball movement. Rebounded there by Garner on the miss. Pushing tempo is Norris. Norris on the near side of the court, right into the middle of the paint. It's kicked out in the corner to Bornschlegel off the feet from Folkerts, and the miss is rebounded by Snodgrass, who has his first rebound on the day. Ryan Houston taking his time. The guard or forward, whatever you'd like to call him, the junior standing 6'2", 200 pounds. Is a tall task, literally, for any opponent. Missed there by Snodgrass. Rebound by Garner. That's a miss by 10, a rebound by number 10. Beautiful vision by Folkerts to find his teammate in the corner. And that's a miss from Boziger in that near left corner. Houston gets up the court in a hurry. He wanted Josh Turco there on the backcourt pass and has it stolen away. And a miss there on a wide open layup by Greenfield. That one put back up by Chris Garner. Garner, the game's leading, or tied for the leading score so far, has all 5 points for Norris. And funny enough, Leighton Snodgrass has all 5 points for the Dukes. And there's a steal there for Leighton Snodgrass as well on the other end that led to the points off the turnovers. Top of the key, it works over to Ryan Houston. The Dukes going left to right. Norris going right to left. Double team right on that far left elbow, and he's fouled. This one coming against Josh Borgenschlegel. Substitutions for Norris. Thomas Hansmeyer checking in, as well as Brooks Holen. So 6'4" Hansmeyer and 6'7" Holen checking in for the Titans, going with a Titanic look on the court for some height advantage. York, top of the key here is Houston. Houston double teamed. No one wide open. It's a great defense there. 2-3 zone here for the Titans. Jump ball right in front of the Norris bench on that near right side. And the possession arrow is going to belong to the Titans. Also in for the Titans, back in I should say, is Alec Small. 2:52 left to go. 5-5 ball game. No scoring here. It's a safety and a field goal so far. Shot clock at 14. Dribbling. Riley Clark pops that one from 3 on the step back, and nothing but air. Unable to save it is Caden Turner. And Norris with a chance to take the lead. Again, a shot clock of 35 seconds has been implemented in Class B. 2.5 minutes to go here. Both teams with all 5 timeouts, each team with 1 foul. That far left elbow, it's a beautiful feed from Hansmeyer. Unable to finish the first time is Holland. Holland gets his own rebound, and Brooks Holland has his first points on the night. It's a 7-5 lead for the home team Titans. 2:15 left to go here. York taking their time. It's a full court press, more of a 1-2-2, a house-like formation. Leighton Snodgrass on that far left elbow, cross-court pass. Over to their three-point specialist, Riley Clark, and their three-point specialist, Riley Clark, drains that one from the near elbow. It's an 8-7 ball game with 1:58 left to go here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 30. Will dribble penetration by Small, fakes the handoff over to Holland, stops travel down low by Thomas Hansmeyer. Checking back in for the Titans is Barrett Bozinger, shooting 88% from the free throw line and 48% from 3. And Norris with a full court press, a 1-2-2 formation. So it's a little hot potato action with the Dukes until they get by, and then they have to work into playing against a 2-3 zone, and that zone works very well. It's a steal for Alex Small. Small on the near side of the court in that left corner, top of the key over to Folkerts. Folkerts wide open is Holland for 3. That one almost got jammed between the rim and the backboard. And stolen like a candy, like a baby. Hansmeyer takes that one right from Hayden Brugart for the offensive rebound. And bucket. 1:16 left to go here. 9-8 lead for Norris. Houston, top of the key, driving hard left, takes some contact and cannot hammer that one home. Rebound on the play by the Titans. They're pushing tempo over to Hansmeyer. Hansmeyer finds his teammate. That's McCoy Folkerts. The Titans three-point specialist puts that one home. It's a 12-8 lead for Norris. That one popped up in the air like a pop fly on a summer's day on a baseball field, and it's batted out of play by the Titans. So with 49.2 left in the first quarter, it was a stagnant start for both teams. Each team with about 5 points, starting in that 3-minute range in the first quarter, and then all of a sudden, Norris has got it going. They are on a 7-3 run. It may not seem like a lot, but it's enough to establish a decent lead. 44 seconds, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Snodgrass. Snodgrass, high post on that far right side of Houston. Back out to Snodgrass for 3. Got it! And he pumped his fist and shook his head in excitement. Maybe a little bit of frustration with his team being down. And that one is not at home. Barrett Bozinger gets his first 3. Both teams trading threes. It's Leighton Snodgrass, then it's Barrett Bozinger. 15-11 lead. 17 seconds and counting. The shot clock is off. Driving hard is Houston, left hand on that far right side of the court. Kicks it back over to Carter Stanger. Stanger in that near right corner finds his teammate Caden Turner. In the paint, it goes to Turner. Back out to Turco to Turner. And that'll do it. Caden Turner with a huge 3 before the end of the quarter, and it was a little bit of a tongue twister. Turner to Turco to Turner. Nice assist there, but it's still a 15-14 lead for the Norris Titans at the end of the first quarter. Take a short break before we're back for second quarter action in Class B between the Dukes and the Titans. Again, you are listening to high school basketball, boys high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip. Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Norris with the basketball, 7:54 to go. They start with the possession arrow in their favor with a 15-14 lead. Again, Josh Lill with the call on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Harrison Aaron's in the studio, and in the paint is Chris Garner Jr. for his third field goal. It's a 17-14 lead. And the York Dukes still going left to right. Norris Titans are going right to left. York in navy blue uniforms with yellow letters and numbers. Norris in white home uniforms with blue letters and numbers outlined in a nice shade of red. Driving hard is Josh Turco. Turco had that big assist for the three-point field goal at the end of the quarter. Rebounded by Boziger. Boziger up ahead to the court. Finds Garner Jr. Garner Jr. with the miss. Rebounded by Josh Turco. Turco it over to Riley Clark. Clark brings it up the court. Clark step back, very shifty with his feet. Footwork is everything in the sport of basketball. Casey Hager stops, pops, lands that pivot foot. Working it inside and outside the paint. Josh Turco lets that one fly off the back of the iron, and it's awkwardly rebounded by Josh Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel to his teammate Alex Small. Small spins through a double team, driving hard left, stops into that near corner. And Caden Turner thought about a three. Works its way around the arc to Borgenschlegel. Borgenschlegel over to Garner Jr. Driving hard with his left hand. Finds his teammate wide open in the corner for three. It's a miss there by Barons, and it's put back home. Barons connects off of the miss. Here's Stanger driving. Stanger top of the key over to Casey Hager. Hager finds Riley Clark. Clark misses that one, rebounded by Borgenschlegel. Borgenschlegel, there's a dive ball on the court. Players flopping like fish out of water. The ball will go to the Titans. 6:02 left to go here, 20-14. Quick 5 points here for the Titans. In the second quarter, both teams with all their timeouts. The fouls have reset after one apiece for each quarter. Feed inside by Small is deflected away by Josh Turco. He was on that far left side of the court on the elbow, and he wanted to find Chris Garner in the paint, but it was a great job of Josh Turco to extend his hand into the passing lanes and inbounds play. Referee counting to 5 seconds. That was a quick 5 and a quick inbound to a quick finish for Evan Greenfield. Greenfield cut right through the paint and found that inbounds pass to put it home and make it true. 22-14, 5:40 left to go here in the second quarter. York double teamed, a stiff double team there by Bear Boziger and Alex Small. And the Dukes here are forced to call a timeout. Again, head coach of the Dukes is Scott Lamberty. This is a full timeout. We'll take a quick 60-second break before we carry on with the rest of the second quarter here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com.
As the chief buffet officer here at Pizza Ranch, I get all kinds of buffet questions. Here's one from Cole.
Is there a real cactus in your cactus bread?
Great question, Cole. No, there is no cactus in our cactus bread, just sweet cinnamony streusel. It's on our buffet every day, along with pizza, chicken, ice cream, and all your other favorites. Even better, at least for your parents, kids eat free on Tuesday nights. And don't worry, Cole, there's no coal in our coleslaw either.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Elbow finds Carter Stanger on that near elbow. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5:20 to go here. 22-14 lead for the Norris Titans. Dukes driving. Here's Ryan Houston. Finds his teammate in the corner. That's Hager for three. Braces the back of the rim. And with 5:10 to go, the Titans are pushing. Here's Boziger, top of the key. Finds his teammate in the corner. That's Greenfield. Greenfield looking post to Garner Jr. Working this one around the clock beautifully. And Boziger cannot connect home on that one. Rebound by Ryan Houston. Houston over to Riley Clark, the lefty. Behind the back, spinning around, driving with his left hand. Over to Turco. Turco on that far right side post. Cross court over to Hager. Hager did not like the look from behind him to hand that off to Houston, so he dribbled in circles and nearly turned it over. Here's Stanger driving. Stanger wanted Turk on the post, and it's stolen by Evan Greenfield. He had to tiptoe his way like a ballerina to get that one. On the arc, it's Behrens. Behrens over to Boziger. Boziger, beautiful drive into the mid lane. Gets that one to bounce off the rim and in. Boziger with 5 points on the evening. Houston at 6'2", speeding down the near side of the court. Kicks it up at the top of the key over to Stanger. Stanger thought about setting a pick for his teammate. It goes back around to Clark. Clark at the volleyball line on the near right side. Wanted a step back opportunity. Kicks it back to Houston. It wasn't a good look there. Houston defended by Garner Jr. And that one blocked on the play by Greenfield, I believe. Greenfield pushing it up. That's an and one. Barrett Boziger. Driving hard to the rack. Foul against Josh Turco. First team foul of the quarter. Checking in for Norris is Thomas Hansmeyer. So Greenfield had the block. Garner got the rebound. Immediately looked up the court. Barrett Boziger took 2 dribbles and muscled that one home. And swishes that free throw home too as well. It's a 27-14 lead for the Titans. Boziger currently having himself an evening with 8 of the 27 points. Houston crosses the timeline with 38 left to go here in the second quarter. Shot clock sitting at 22. Double team at the top. And a behind the back pass goes completely haywire. Slam opportunity, and it's a travel. Oh, Chris Garner found himself wide open, but took about 4 steps. But an easy 2 points turns into no points. Alex Small back in for the Titans. Garner Jr. checking out after that one, after that travel. Yeah, Jimmy Mott's not too pleased after that one. He saw an easy 2 points go down the drain, not the net. Houston, across half court, 3:19 to go here. Houston is one of the team's best scorers, has not scored tonight, just 3 rebounds to his name. And that right elbow, Turco has that one picked away by Greenfield. Greenfield, nice dish off to Hansmeyer, and Hansmeyer puts that one home for his second field goal. And it's a 30-second timeout by the Dukes after the Titans have just taken a 29-14 lead. So currently, for those who've never tuned into York or Norris games, York is in District B7. They're in first place right now above Hastings, who is 1-0. Northwest, who is 1-1, and Lexington, who is 0-3. Then you have the Titans, who are the 4-time state champions. Beautiful campus here in Firth, Nebraska. It's not too often you see an elementary school, high school, and, well, what did they call it? The early school, the intermediate school, and the high school all on one campus. It's a beautiful scene here. Pretty good crowd. A lot of fans right behind the Norris bench. Not too many behind the York bench. Plenty of Norris students in front of the York bench. And plenty of parents in front of the Norris bench. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 29-14 lead for the Titans. And that one is stolen by Greenfield again. He's picking pockets left and right and has that one swatted, but not before it's foul. The foul is committed, by Riley Clark. So Greenfield, they had a successful double team on the far right side to Ryan Houston. Houston lost control of the ball. Greenfield collects it. Takes about 5 dribbles, goes the whole distance to the court. Riley Clark thought he blocked that momentarily for York. It ended up being a foul. Greenfield drills his first free throw. Checking in for the Dukes is Hayden Brunkart. Brunkart, who has mainly come off the bench this year, averaging a little over 4 points and has a couple steals to his name this year. Greenfield's second free throw is good as gold. 31-14 lead. This one is starting to get a little out of control. Can York cut it to 10 points before halftime? That's the big question in this next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They've been running most of their plays through Riley Clark at the top of the key. Here's Caden Turner. Turner had that big 3 at the end of the first quarter, and could they use a couple threes from him right now? Houston pounding his way inside the paint, finds Clark cutting across, barely finds the rim. Saved momentarily by Hayden Brungart and taken away by Greenfield, who seems to be finding the ball every time there's a steal to come. That three-pointer no good by McCoy Folkarts. Rebound here by Houston. Can he get his first points on the evening? Yes, he does. Ryan Houston with a wide-open layup after the rebound off the missed shot from McCoy Folkarts. Again, Norris going right to left, York going left to right. Norris in their white uniforms with blue letters and numbers. York in their blue uniforms with yellow letters and numbers. Far elbow, Folkarts over to Small. Small with a big shot. It's kicked back out to Hansmeyer. Hansmeyer with an offensive rebound. And a nice post move. It's also rebounded by Greenfield off the miss. Greenfield out to Small, out to Finley. Finley finds a driving Folkarts on that near side. Cross-court pass over to Greenfield. That one missed and rebounded by Houston. Houston, for York, has 4 rebounds on the day, driving hard right. Kicks it out to Turner on that near elbow. Back down to Houston. Houston to Turner. A little hot potato action, double team. And drawing the charge for the Titans is Alex Small. First foul against Ryan Houston. It's the team's 3rd this quarter. None for the Titans. Bear Boziger back in for the Titans. 1:19 left to go here in this first half. 31-16 lead for the Titans of Norris. Jimmy Motz and his staff have to be proud. Josh Bornschlegel brings this one up. They opt to work on the left side. York still working now. Seems they're in a... Now they're playing man-to-man. Bornschlegel driving hard on that far right side with the right shoulder facing the baseline. Uses that offhand to extend this to a 17-point game. 33-16, 46 seconds left to go here. The second quarter. Stop, pop, Houston off the side of the rim, and watching it nearly go out of bounds was Barrett Boziger, but Turner decides to hand it right to him and make his job pretty easy. Bornschlegel thought about it. Back out top of the key. Around the horn, Holen finds Barrett Boziger. Eventually misses there. Rebound by Bornschlegel. Finds the big Chris Garner down low. Missed there. Rebounded by Leighton Snodgrass, his second rebound today. And Riley Clark has this one. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds and counting. You might want to hope for the final shot, as you would hate to see this one be a 20-point lead before the half, but it will not be as Leighton Snodgrass. It's a big 3. It's a 14-point game. 2 seconds and counting. One shot here. Boziger at the buzzer. No good. And it's a 33-19 ball game. Norris leads York heading into the half. It was lights-out shooting performance from Norris, but also active hands as they had a plethora of steals, and York is failing to convert opportunities at the rim while lacking in ball security. We're going to take a break for halftime and send it back to Harrison in the studio. And I'm at Josh Lill on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Thank you for tuning into this first half of high school boys basketball. This second half should be a good one. Will York come back? Come back and listen to us.
'Tis the season to get the gift of Kawasaki Good Times at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln. With up to $3,500 off of select 2023 TRX side-by-sides and $2,000 off a 2024 Mule Pro FXT, there's no shortage of savings and good times to be had by the whole crew. Don't miss the 'Tis the Season sales event at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln. They have you covered with a large selection of Kawasaki side-by-sides at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in. Offer valid through 12/31/2023. Subject to change without notice. Offer available on approved purchase of select new unregistered Kawasaki vehicles. Model and year exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with promotional retail financing rates.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solutions. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn to ride a motorcycle, how to start a small business, how to dance, or take a course to advance in your current career path. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
When it comes to joining the Nebraska Army National Guard, you've heard it all before. College, healthcare, signing bonus. But joining is so much more than that. It's setting yourself up for a new and better chapter of your life. I'm Staff Sergeant Paul White, and because of the Nebraska Army National Guard, I'm in control of my career. And when the workday ends, I get to come home to my family. Write your next chapter by joining the Nebraska Army National Guard. For more information, schedule a meeting with me, Staff Sergeant Paul White at nationalguard.com.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solutions. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
When it comes to joining the Nebraska Army National Guard, you've heard it all before. College, healthcare, signing bonus. But joining is so much more than that. It's setting yourself up for a new and better chapter of your life. I'm Staff Sergeant Paul White, and because of the Nebraska Army National Guard, I'm in control of my career. And when the workday ends, I get to come home to my family. Write your next chapter by joining the Nebraska Army National Guard. For more information, schedule a meeting with me, Staff Sergeant Paul White at nationalguard.com.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip. Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
'Tis the season to give the gift of Kawasaki good times at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln. With up to $3,500 off of select 2023 TRX side-by-sides and $2,000 off a 2024 Mule Pro FXT, there's no shortage of savings and good times to be had by the whole crew. Don't miss the 'Tis the Season sales event at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln. They have you covered with a large selection of Kawasaki side-by-sides at their new 27th and I-80 location. Korean offer valid through 12/31/2023. Subject to change without notice. Offer available on approved purchase of select new unregistered Kawasaki vehicles. Model and year exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with promotional retail financing rates.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
When it comes to joining the Nebraska Army National Guard, you've heard it all before. College, healthcare, signing bonus. But joining is so much more than that. It's setting yourself up for a new and better chapter of your life. I'm Staff Sergeant Paul White, and because of the Nebraska Army National Guard, I'm in control of my career. And when the workday ends, I get to come home to my family. Write your next chapter by joining the Nebraska Army National Guard. For more information, schedule a meeting with me, Staff Sergeant Paul White at nationalguard.com.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Norris High School in Firth, Nebraska. Have a little Class B action going for you here tonight as the Titans lead the Dukes 33-19, heading into the start of the second half. Star player for the Dukes, no doubt, has been Leighton Snodgrass. The message for them: get him the ball. He has 3 3-point field goals and is shooting 4 for 6 from the field. As for Ryan Houston, the Titans have done a good job limiting him. He has 1 field goal for 2 points, but does have, 5 rebounds. As for the Titans, Merritt Bosinger is doing exactly what we thought he would. He's had a couple of field goals and a 3. Chris Garner Jr. has been all over the boards. 7 points and 5 rebounds. Devin Greenfield. Greenfield has 2 steals to his name. Has 3 steals and 3 rebounds to go along with 4 points. Can York limit him? Well, you have to wait a possession because York's starting with the ball. 33-19. The Dukes are now going right to left. The Titans are going left to right. Top the keys, Houston, as the screen from Snodgrass. Here's Houston spinning with his neon shoes. Finds Josh Turco, more or less finds the Norris student section and turns that one over. York in their navy blue uniforms with yellow letters and numbers. Norris in their white uniforms with blue letters and numbers. Taking the ball is Bosinger. Bosinger finds Behrens in the corner. Finds Josh Morgenschlegel. 3-point field goal extends this to a 36-19 lead with 7:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Little dribble handoff action. Finds Snodgrass near side over to Houston. Houston right in front of his own team's bench on that near left side. Cross-court pass. Jumping to save it is Stanger. Stanger over to Houston. Houston driving with his left hand, top of the key. Tosses that one to his teammates on the bench. Out of play, so 2 unforced turnovers by Ryan Houston to start the second half. Not at all what Coach Lamberty had in mind. And the Dukes 6-5, 2-0 district play. Titans are 9-1, have not started district play yet. Bo Ziegler, top of the key, drives hard to that left elbow on that far right side and pops that one in. Foul there against the Titans. That one it goes against Josh Borgenschlegel. That's his second. Clock stops at 6:40. So the Titans already shooting the ball well and are already up by 19 points. A few more threes could be fatal. How does York respond? And near side, they find Riley Clark, who they might have to get going from three-point land. But before you could get going from three-point land, you have to find it inside. They looked at Clark inside, back out to Houston, top of the key. Houston fakes right, goes left, spins right, spins left, pump fake, stop, pop, got it. Second field goal on the day for Houston, 38-21. Bo Ziegler, beautiful assist into the corner to Borgenschlegel off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Small. Alex Small puts that one home. Small with a beautiful layup off the glass. Also collects an offensive rebound to his name. 40-21 is the lead under 6 minutes to go here. Again, York going right to left, and Houston has that one stripped away. And Borgenschlegel slams that one home on the fast break. Off the turnover from Houston. It seems as if Ryan Houston has a case of the turnover bug to start this half. 3 turnovers to start the half. Illegal screen there against Riley Clark. It's his second foul. And the Dukes are getting duped here. Cannot seem to get a flow going. So coming out of this defensive set, they're going man-to-man after playing a combination of 1-3 run and 2-3 zones in the first half. Nice step back by Bo Ziegler. Oh, he's getting hot. 2 for 2 to start this half. Driving hard is Houston. Houston throws that one up against the rim. And it's a foul there against, it's either going to be McCoy Folkerts or Bo Ziegler. Is against McCoy Folkerts. 2 free throws here for Ryan Houston. Houston can right his wrong a little bit if he can nail both of these free throws. Do a lot of good for his team. 6 that first one off the back iron. But Ryan Houston last time out against Northwestern as he misses that second one. It's rebounded by Bo Ziegler. And a triple-double. But Norris is doing a good job of limiting York's star player. Round the world go the Titans. Greenfield airballs his 3. It's missed by Turco. Rebounded by Turco, I should say. That one worked from the near right side all the way around back over to the near right side. Missed shot there by Clark. Rebounded by Bo Ziegler, his 3rd rebound. Bo Ziegler looks up. Folkerts nearly traveled and finds Chris Garner Jr. inside. Good recovery by Folkerts. If he takes one more step back, Stripes there are going to have to call a travel. He's able to maintain his balance and get the assist. 46-22 with 4:20 left to go here in the third quarter. On that near right side, here's Riley Clark. Clark over to Leighton Snodgrass, who's been the best scorer for the Dukes tonight. Misses that one, rebounded by Folkerts. As his first rebound tonight, chasing is Turco right behind him. Folkerts in the corner over to Garner Jr. on that near elbow. Back out to Folkerts for 3. Misses that one off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Josh Turco. Turco looks up ahead, has a driving Houston. Houston kicks it over to his teammate Turner. Caden Turner misses that one and is fouled on the play. So York's getting to the line a little more. Snodgrass was fouled there before Turner's attempt. So Turner nearly was recorded for an offensive rebound and headed to the line, but foul was called on Leighton Snodgrass's attempt. First foul against Chris Garner Jr. tonight. That one goes in for Snodgrass. Thomas Hansmeyer in for Norris. Same with Grady Finley. Second free throw good for Snodgrass. He's got 13 points tonight. Crossing the timeline is Small. Small inside as Greenfield. Greenfield kicks it back out to Folkers. Folkers stops, pops, and hits, well, all but the net, the basket in the rim. It's an air ball, and York will take over. 3:33 left in the third. 22-point deficit for the Dukes. Here's Riley Clark crossing the timeline. Clark on that far left elbow. Very much the strength of his dribbling is with that left hand, and will do anything to keep the ball in his left hand. Turco tries to shake and bake his defender, Hansmeyer, but he holds strong. Houston double team. Cross wide open is Clark for three. That's a big one. His second three on the evening. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for York. Assist there goes to Houston. Driving hard is Small, and Small misses that one. Gets his own rebound and is fouled there. He'll head to the free throw line for two shots. The second foul on York. And this one goes against Caden Turner. It's his first foul tonight. Small shoots 62% from the line this year. Misses there. Hayden Brungart checking in for the Dukes. Second free throw attempt for Small. 2 points tonight. This is that one. Can't pick up a third or a fourth. It's rebounded there by Brungart. Way to come in and have the impact right away, big fella. 46-27, 2:43 left to go here in the third quarter. Houston is very set on using his left hand at the top of the key. Wants to go left at all costs. Dribble handoff over to Turner. Turner gets stuck. Finds it cutting. Clark sidestep for three, in and out. Rebounded by Small. Small's playing bigger than he actually is. Beautiful feed by Small. But it ends up being missed by Hansmeyer as he was cutting on the far side of the lane. Not a ton of space created there as Barrett Boziger comes in. But the flow of the play, Small is running down the dead center of the court. It has a nice no-look pass to Hansmeyer. Was not able to put it home. We're at 2:13 left to go here in the third quarter. It's a near fourth turnover of the quarter for Houston. He avoids that and actually draws a foul. Excuse me, that was just out of bounds. McCoy Folkerts checks out for Norris. Clock stops at 2:10. We'll begin on the inbounds. Sanger inbounds to Houston. Norris in man-to-man defense. Dribble handoff stolen away by Greenfield. Another steal, and he lays that one home. Good as gold. Fourth steal of the night for Greenfield. Second field goal of the night for Evan, the freshman. Houston, with his team trailing 48-27, spins in the lane and finally gets one to go after committing 4 turnovers in this quarter. 1:39 to go here in the third quarter. Wide open feed, no good. Small nearly had his teammate wide open. It was Cooper Rice with the missed shot. Aiden Bruckart puts on the field goal, 48-31. 1:19 left to go here in the third quarter. Barrett Boziger thought about a shot. Over to Rice. Rice over to Greenfield. Greenfield, Boziger, Small. Rice on the far side of the corner. Far right side of the court, middle of the Greenfield. Back out to Boziger. Big Barrett Boziger with a magnificent shot. 56 seconds and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Hit that one right over his defender. I wonder how much time Houston's had the ball in his hands. I'd say 75% of this game, and it might have been effective for maybe 30% of it. Missed there. Rebound by Greenfield. Greenfield over to Rice. Rice finds Boziger. Can he get another one? No good. Offensive rebound by Greenfield and puts that one back while in the air. Acrobatic finish. As much as an acrobatic finish can be from a 6'2 freshman. 53-31 left in the third quarter. 22 seconds and counting. Shot clock is off. And who but else? Ryan Houston with the ball. Nearly has that one taken away. Could it be a fifth turnover? And it is. Wide open breakaway for Hansmeyer, and he lays that one in. Turnover forced there with the steal by Alex Small. 3 seconds and counting. Opportunity at the buzzer. Rice got it. Cooper Rice with the buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter, and an emphatic finish to the first 24 minutes of play, and Norris has made their presence known. They lead 57-31 at the end of the third quarter after a make by Cooper Rice. Again, you are listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
As the chief buffet officer here at Pizza Ranch, I get all kinds of buffet questions. Here's one from Cole.
Is there a real cactus in your cactus bread?
Great question, Cole. No, there is no cactus in our cactus bread, just sweet cinnamony streusel. It's on our buffet every day, along with pizza, chicken, ice cream, and all your other favorites. Even better, at least for your parents, kids eat free on Tuesday nights. And don't worry, Cole, there's no coal in our coleslaw either.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Norris with the big slam. Brooks Holen with one heck of a start to this fourth quarter. And that's just a smack in the face if you're the York Dukes. Stanger with a miss. Offensive rebound by Brunghart. Brunghart kicks it back out to Riley Clark. It's a 59-31 lead with 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Turco has that one steered aside by Jarrett Behrens, who's defending hard. Up the top of the key, Riley Clark lets that one fly from deep, and that one glides through the net. 3 triples for Clark this evening. Beautiful feet up the court. A great display of rim running from Josh Borgenschlegel. It was a better pass there by Chris Garner Jr. 61-34, 7 minutes exactly left to go here in the fourth quarter. Shot in the near left corner, bouncing around, in and out, no good for Casey Hager. Wide open is Holen again! Yowza! The big fella with the big stuff. 6 points, 4 of them are dunks. Step back, Clark for 3 off the back of the rim, and Rice will watch that one trickle out of play. 63-34, Norris leads. So Brooks Holen, the first points of the fourth quarter, he dunked in double coverage. Here's double team, double coverage if we want to talk a little football terms. And then on a fast break has a beautiful chance and absolutely smothers that one home. Norris going left to right, York going right to left. Borgenschlegel down to Brooks Holen. Shot by Rice for 3, no good. The crowd really wanted that one. Offensive rebound, but not before it's a travel by Chris Garner. Got that ball and fell in the process. A lot of basketball fans now, you can't do that. 6-14. Inbounded over to Casey Hager. Hager over to Clark to bring it up. Norris has all their timeouts. York has 3 left. There's Leighton Snodgrass. Haven't called his name too much. And there's a steal by Rice. Rice on that left side fouled there by Casey Hager on the breakaway. And Rice will be going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Rice had that big buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter to just further stamp the Titans' presence on this match. Full time here by York. They have 2 left, and we'll keep it here. So Casey Hager picks up his first foul. Now, in games like these, where it is a 29-point game, 63-34, Norris leads, what your starters do are important. Obviously, you want to see all 5 go out. Always the goal, I think, would be for all 5 starters to get to double figures, but you aren't anything without your bench players. Let's start. Thomas Hansmeyer's come in, gotten 6 points and 2 rebounds. Evan Greenfield. This is a fun one to read. 4 rebounds, 4 steals, 8 points. Brooks Olin, coming off the bench, has had 2 dunks. His last 2 field goals are dunks. And obviously, the stellar playmaking of Josh Morgenschlegel, Barrett Bozinger, and Alex Small have allowed the Titans to run this, I don't even know what to call it, just the supreme fluidity of their offense is what has given them this 29-point lead. You're not doing that if you're not good in transition. It's how quickly can you move the ball up and down the court? Can you catch the Dukes lacking? And they've done that just about every time. Hence why Cooper Rice is at the free throw line. Here's Rice. First free throw. Swish. 30-point lead here for the Titans. If you're Scott Lambert, you just want to get back into this game piece by piece as Rice makes a second free throw. 4 points for old Cooper on the evening. And Rice picks up Hager full court. Far left corner over to Snodgrass. Over to Clark. Clark top of the key to Stanger. Stanger back to Hager. Cutting across the Snodgrass top of the key. Front of the rim, back of the rim, and out of bounds. Norris takes over. If you're York and company, you have to set small goals. Cut the deficit in 5. Maybe cut it in 2, then cut it another 3, then maybe cut it for a total of 10. Alley-oop chance! The Titans are flying! Norris has got their wings. 67-34, alley-oop to Brooks Olin from McCoy Volkerts. And all York can do is shake their head, and right now Riley Clark is walking to the other side of the court to play defense with his head down, just wondering, wow, what did I just witness? What was impressive about it is Holland didn't even come down on the rim. He was in the air. He got high enough to actually throw it in. And the crowd applauding, but yet booing Coach Motz's decision to take Brooks Olin out of this one. They want to see another alley-oop chance. 5:10 to go here. 67-34 in the 4th quarter. Official stop play here. And kind of confused to what happened there. No clue. But that's life, isn't it? Sometimes we have those confusing moments. But nonetheless, the ball keeps dribbling, the clock ticks, and we play on. Norris working, up 33 points. Urbanovsky getting first action of the day. Kicks it back out to Carson Schindler. And Schindler puts home a 3. Everybody scoring for the Titans. Hard drive there by Riley Clark, and that's actually his first 2-point field goal of the day. Rice looking up the court, has Urbanovsky, and he finds Schindler as well. Nope, excuse me, that is Grady Finley. That one like that, the one looked like the 3. Gosh, I need to listen to my eye doctor and get those glasses. But Riley Clark doesn't need glasses. He just did another 3. That's his 4th triple on the night, 72-39 with 4:12 to go. And that is exactly what Norris is doing so well. The second Cooper Rice has come into this game, the second he gets the ball on that outlet pass, his head's looking up court before he even puts the ball down. The vision is superb. Rice, who only came in the 3rd quarter, might be giving Coach Jimmy Motz a decision come later in the season, maybe to play him a little more. against teams where you're going to have to beat them in transition. Clark driving. There's a cutting Demuth. Ashton Demuth checks in. Stops. And then near left corner. Spacing wasn't great there. Landon Stearns also in for the Dukes. Clark with Greenfield defending. Greenfield's ready for another steal. He wants steal number 5. Hager defended heavily. There's steal number 5 for Greenfield. And he had a nice dribble there to keep it in possession. And he lays that one home for his 4th field goal. He had 11 steals coming to this one. He has 5 today. Evan Greenfield, the freshman. Defending Riley Clark. Wanted another one. And Clark, with Greenfield in his face, cannot even hit the net. Air ball there, 74-39 lead with 3:19 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Greenfield checking out. A fabulous effort from the Titan freshman. He's playing like a super senior with all those steals. That 3-point attempt is good for Carson Schindler, the 6'5 junior. Making some noise with back-to-back 3-point field goals for himself, and he has a steal. No, excuse me, that's Jackson Urbanovsky. Urbanovsky looking up ahead to Levi Colson. Colson misses, rebound, 2 of them to Schindler, and Schindler cannot put that one home, but he has 2 rebounds more. Brandon Wilson draws the foul. That one goes against Levi Colson. Put a little too much pressure up on the Dukes sophomore. 2:40 left to go, 77-39. Casey Hager has that one slapped away by Cooper Rice. Bounce play, DeMuth. Over to Hager on that far left side. Dribbling around that far elbow. DeMuth guarded heavily there by Grady Finley, the senior. That one's stolen away by Finley. Urbanovsky running in transition as Colson, and Colson finishes that one. Levi Colson for 2 off a beautiful assist from Jackson Urbanovsky. Hager double teamed on the baseline, chucks that one back out to Wilson. DeMuth wanted to find Hager. Much contact made. Push against the Dukes. And the Titans have a running clock with 1:53 and counting left in the 4th quarter. It's a 40-point game, 79-39. Now, in the old days of no shot clock, you would just let this dribble out. But the shot clock is actually turned off now, so Norris can run this one around the horn and let the 000s come soon. But Urbanovsky decides to go with a nice smooth step back mid-range shot. 81 points put up by Norris this evening. Currently lead by 42 points and steal there. Here's Urbanovsky. Urbanovsky has Colson in transition. And Colson has done that beautifully, running the lane, creating space, and wreaking havoc. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this one. This is the most points on the year for the Titans. Next most was against Seward back on the 15th. Or no, excuse me, is against Wahoo on December 5th, where they put up 79 points. And they've scored no fewer than 54 points in any game this year. This is a team that loves to score it and score it fast. 83-39. 1 minute exactly left. DeMuth turns that one over, right over to the Titans. Carson Schindler. Schindler steps back, finds Rice. Out to Finley, and Titans might be ready to kill some clock. Unless Jackson Urbanovsky wants another bucket. Finds a cutting Rice. Rice, far side over to Finley. The three-pointer no good. Rebounded by Brandon Wilson. 35 seconds. Not before that's turned over yet again. Levi Colson with another bucket. Man, he has been surrounding the rim, running the rim. Very smart player coming off the bench for the Titans. Zach Alt in for the Dukes. Fouled there. No, not out of bounds. It was a foul because Alt was dribbling there, 6 seconds and counting. That one nearly turned over. Final shot from Zach Alt, and this one ends in a massive defeat for the Norris Titans. We'll take this one 85-39. A massive win, the most points the Titans have scored all year. They advanced to 10-1 on the year, while the Dukes dropped to an even 500 record of 6-6. We'll be back momentarily for the quick post-game show. Again, I've been Josh Lowe.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn to ride a motorcycle, how to start a small business, how to dance, or take a course to advance in your current career path. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
Hey, Joe, check out my new ride. Pretty awesome, huh?
Whoa, that's a sweet convertible. You didn't, win this on a game show, right?
Nope, this is all me and my pals at Members Own Credit Union.
Oh, yeah, they're the people with the great auto loan rates.
And right now, everyone who transfers or gets a new auto loan has the chance to win a $1,000 gas gift card, too.
Well, you know what this means.
Road trip! Fuel your adventure with an auto loan from Members Own. Restrictions apply. Go to membersowncu.org for details.
When it comes to joining the Nebraska Army National Guard, you've heard it all before. College, healthcare, signing bonus. But joining is so much more than that. It's setting yourself up for a new and better chapter of your life. I'm Staff Sergeant Paul White, and because of the Nebraska Army National Guard, I'm in control of my career. And when the workday ends, I get to come home to my family. Write your next chapter by joining the Nebraska Army National Guard. For more information, schedule a meeting with me, Staff Sergeant Paul White at nationalguard.com.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Josh Little here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com for this post-game show as the Norris Titans massively defeat the York Dukes 85-39. And for the Titans, it was a plethora of different scores. She had 12 different scores, but the big names, Barrett Boziger, 15 points. Evan Greenfield had one heck of a day, though. 10 points for 5 steals. Greenfield was put on the primary ball handlers and actually forced Ryan Houston of the Dukes to commit 5 turnovers in the third quarter. Houston, the main go-to scorer for the Dukes, was shut down and limited to only 7 points in the entire game. It was a hefty double team that the Titans constantly sent over, but it ended up working in full. Leading scorer for the Dukes was Riley Clark. Had 14 points and drilled 4 triples while he was at it. Second leading scorer was Leighton Snodgrass. Both of them kind of came out in their own areas in this game. Snodgrass was the main one in the first half. 13 points, 10 of those coming in the first half. Then it was Riley Clark who got all but 1 3-point field goal to come in the second half. So if the Dukes are able to put together a little more consistent play, an even half play, this one might have been closer, but the Titans were so dominant. They played in such a dominant fashion that there might have not been a chance for the Dukes to stop them. They moved quickly in transition, and their pace was pretty much almost unbeatable, right? The Dukes could not keep up with it. So the Titans moved to 10-1, still have yet to play a district game. The Dukes fall to 6-6, still remain undefeated in district play. Now it is currently a 7-game win streak for the Titans. The Dukes lose their first game after having a 3-game win streak. Up next, let's see, for York on the 19th, they'll travel to Malcolm. The tip-off for that game is currently TBD. For Norris, they'll host Bennington on the 19th. That is Friday night for a 7:30 p.m. tip-off. Again, huge shout to Harrison Aarons back in the studio for making this all possible. I've been Josh Little. Thank you for tuning into this presentation of high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Norris defeats York 85-39. Have a great night.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.